So, bye, Adrian. Hello, welcome to Uptown Networking. This is the part of the event where we're going to draw names out of the tub and give people 60 seconds to present their business to everybody at the event as well as our online audience. First of all, I'd like to present my host, Tyler Mitchey, the world's best handyman. He can solve any of your problems. That's all I need to say about that.
Well, hello. Thank you, Austin. I'm happy to be here and to help out with some of the events. And I just say good luck to everybody. And if we pick your name, you do have to come up here and you have to give a great performance. So, best of luck.
And we're going to ask you a couple questions about yourself after that, just, for entertainment purposes. And for the first prize, the first person we draw, we're going to present a $25 gift card presented from our host tonight, Mezé Mediterráneo, this great restaurant in Schaumburg. Thank you to Mezé for hosting Northwest Business Network and Uptown Networking tonight. So that'll be the first prize, and everybody who gets drawn is going to get a free ticket to our next event, June 12th at Cocoa and Blue. And if you're already a member of the Northwest Business Network or one of their other groups, you automatically have a free ticket. So we're going to give you an extra drink ticket if you're already a member and we draw you. So a little bit for everybody on top of just the exposure for your business. Now, I think without further ado, we should get to the first drawing.
Okay, it's on me.
Go ahead.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Do not draw Prem Joshi.
I gotta do a good job.
Should eliminate them.
They should, yeah.
Scott Springer.
There you go, Scott. If you could stand right in front of the piano, a little.
Okay.
Right? That would be perfect.
Talk to the mic.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
Absolutely.
Give us 60 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Scott Springer from Chelwood Consulting Group. I am a published author, business growth specialist. I work with, help companies grow their business 6-7 figures, within a year without any added marketing or advertising expense. I also work a lot with, I got 25 years of manufacturing experience. I do consulting with manufacturing companies, $10 to $200 million. I was at Vital Proteins. We doubled every year for 5 straight years. I started my own consulting company. We sold to Nestle, and so I help small companies double, triple, especially manufacturing companies, lower their costs exponentially, not just, linearly. And so Scott Springer, Chelwood Consulting Group.
Awesome, Scott. Can we ask you a couple questions?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, I'll go first and then he'll go.
Okay.
So if you're a published author, then give me what is your favorite part of it and your least favorite part. What is just something that makes it kind of not fun?
Probably not fun being an author, or not fun like in the
Not fun
The
being an
book.
author, Writing books is
just
hard.
organizing
so,
everything.
Yeah.
It's just organizing it, and
That's-
actually getting the time, because I'm not a writer by nature, I'm an engineer by nature.
Mm-hmm.
So actually getting the time and sitting down and writing, I'd rather go solve a problem or do something like that instead of writing.
I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
And your favorite part?
The result, and people enjoying it and getting the results from the book, because the book's for my clients. It's not necessarily to make money.
Nice.
So-
Well, I know that you've got other stuff going on, but that's the more fun part. So
Yeah.
I figured I'd ask you that, and then
Yeah.
I think it all kind of lends itself together. Your expertise went into the book, which you can tell us the book if you'd like.
Yeah, it's a turnaround guy. It's just, it's a
guide.
it's not, you can't find it on Amazon. It's just for my clients. So
Got
you
it,
go to my
got it. So-
website. You can go to my website and download
For
it.
your clients, by kind of following the principles in that book, you're able to scale them to 6 and 7 figures
Yep.
without marketing and advertising.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of optimized.
If they add additional expense, then it's then
Very
it's
cool.
exponential above
How long
that.
have you been doing that for?
I've been consulting for 3 years now.
Okay, very cool. And so at this point, you probably know, which is the most important part. What's your ideal client? Who do you serve best?
Two sides. On the coaching side, it's businesses less than 10 million,
Okay.
right? So maybe 1 to 5 million who want to scale up fast. On the manufacturing side, it's small to mid-sized manufacturing, 10 to 200 million, because usually when they get above $200 to $300 million in revenue, they usually have people on their staff that can do what I do for them or my other consultants. So, and if they don't, then we can help them. Awesome. So we help them in all areas of manufacturing and supply chain.
All right, manufacturing and small business coaching.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Scott. And do you like this restaurant? Final question.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Then
fantastic.
I'd like to give you $25 next time you
Cool.
come here. Appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Let me go spend it now on mine.
Please, do it.
Let's do it.
All right. What do we got next?
That's up to the university side. Nick from New York Life. I wasn't gonna try the last name.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling my car.
Nick, can you help us with your last name before
Yes.
we get started?
Please.
So what is this? This is a mic?
That's the
That
talking
is
stick.
just for our
Camera on here?
audio. Yeah. The camera's
Hello.
right there.
Oh, the camera's. What's up? Hello. So my last name is pronounced Kiourtzidis.
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 That sounds
I would've-
delicious.
Sounds. It's Greek, so it's definitely delicious.
Yes.
How close? This close?
You're crushing it. Keep
crushing
going.
it?
enough.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so my name is Nick Kiourtzidis. I actually work for New York Life Securities, so I do investment advising. So if you guys know New York Life, it's an insurance company. So you start as an agent, you sell life insurance. But let me tell you guys a little something about a myth about life insurance. It's not just car insurance for your life. It actually is a financial product. It grows in cash value if you do custom whole life, things like that. But then I also do securities, so IRAs, 401k rollovers. If you guys want to do individual investments, we have proprietary products. I'll tell you a thing about securities, guys, and about investing in general. If you're not talking with an advisor, you need to. And for those of you that have worked in finance, let me tell you, it's corrupt as you think it is. So if you've seen, The Big Short or Dumb Money or The Wolf of Wall Street, those guys are out there, but I'm not those guys. So the most important thing you can do is inform yourself about how every single person can take advantage of the loopholes that the super rich, the 1%, and by the way, the 1%, they don't make that much money. It's about $400,000 a year. It's the 0.1% that you got to look out for. But those people that take advantage of those tax loopholes, those investment loopholes, everybody in this room has access to those, okay? You just may not know about them. So talk to me, invest with me. I'm going to do what's the lowest commission and the highest value for you. There are those ways of doing things. But my background, I used to work in the cannabis industry, actually, and run consultancies. I used to be a board member of Denver NORML, which is the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws. Congratulations to you guys on legalizing a few years ago. There are some challenges to that, but it's still a great thing to be a part of, and thank you guys for having me. And if you guys want to talk about investments or anything, please contact me. I'm here. And my office is right down the street. If you guys have seen the really tall high-rise with New York Life on the sign, we actually own that building. So that's me. I'm on the 12th floor. Come and see me. That's me.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. So financials, everybody loves to hear about financials, but you said your last name was Greek?
It is.
So, okay, when you go to a family cookout, what's your favorite thing?
When I go to a family cookout, first of all, let me explain this. So all my Greek family is pretty much in Greece.
Oh.
So my dad was born in Greece. My mom is Dutch. She's from Holland. So, but to answer your question, I do cook Greek food. It is delicious. So souvlaki is probably one of my favorite things to cook. I'm a griller. So Greek souvlaki, whether it's chicken, lamb, pork, I'm all about it. So souvlaki is my long-winded answer.
Okay, well, question 2, when can I come to the cookout?
When can you come to the cookout? What are you doing July 4th?
Ooh.
Having people over. I'm making souvlaki, brother.
Sorry, I'm keeping this card.
That's all yours.
Yeah, so come by July 4th. I'm in Aurora.
Okay.
So not too far, about 40 minutes.
I'm in North Aurora.
You're in North Aurora. I'm in West Aurora. So I'm right there, man.
It's
I'm right
fake.
there.
Okay, go ahead, Austin.
Would you recommend life insurance for Targaryens?
What are Targaryens?
I mean, if the beneficiary is your family, I feel like they're always already trying to kill each other. So I don't know if you need to give.
You know, that's a great point. So the short answer is I would recommend what suits you as an individual best.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good to know.
If it is let me say it this way. If you don't have loved ones, let's say you're a recluse, don't buy term insurance because who's going to take the money when you die? But whole life insurance, guys, whole life. You may not know this. It is a financial product, like I said. It does build in cash value. It is invested in the company. You can take loan outs against it. And so a lot of people, I didn't realize why New York Life also had New York Life Securities. It is an investment overall because there are investment opportunities within custom whole life. People just don't know about it. The system is designed to keep you guys from picking up the phone when I call. Trying to call and trying to make you guys money, but oftentimes I get that ignore button.
Yeah.
But it's not all about insurance. It is actually about investing.
Nick, you seem like a very interesting person. I'm sorry to keep the bucket pulls waiting, but I was wondering is there something very interesting about you that would just absolutely surprise us?
Let's see. How old are you guys? Let's see.
That's what it is.
Are you guys familiar with the MTV dating show Next? Yes. I was on that. 2007. So I was working in advertising in LA. And if you guys have ever been to LA, it's absurdly expensive. And if you ever worked in advertising as a fresh college graduate, it's extremely low in pay. And so I was working part-time at a place called Stillwater in Hermosa Beach. And they came in and they were like, hey, do you want to do Next? And I was like, no. I said, I tried to do parental control, if you guys remember that. They told me no. And I was like, I don't want another wild goose chase, you know? I mean, come on. And then they picked me, and I was on the show. And then, ironically enough, after I got nexted, bitch, I was called back. What's that?
How far did you make it?
They said 5 minutes, but it was like 1 minute and 75 seconds. So 2 minutes, 15 seconds. And so then they called me back for parental control. I was like, I'm out of here. I was like, I'm already moving back to Illinois. Like, fuck you guys. So, but yeah, so they called me back for parental control. And I'm like, I was doing it for the money. It was $800 if the parents picked you. And I was hard up. So, yeah, next.
Season and episode, please. I'm going to watch that.
Season, dude. So the only person that owns this episode is my loser friend who was unemployed and sat around waited around watching Next with his finger on the record button on a VCR.
Okay.
So he has it. But I asked him like a few months ago, I was like, hey, you still got that VHS? And he was like, nah, man, I lost that like 5 moves ago. So I tried to find it on YouTube. I've even contacted MTV. But let me know if you find it, because it is humiliating.
Well, if I can't watch it, get out of here.
Nick Kiourtzidis?
Nick Kiourtzidis.
Kiourtzidis
At-
on Next.
Yes, on
Find
Next.
it, send us in the comments. Please find it.
More importantly, Nick at New York Life
Nick at
Securities.
New York Life Securities.
We will not.
Not
forget
an
that.
actor.
We won't forget that.
Nobody's going to forget you, Nick. Thank
Thanks,
you so
gentlemen.
much.
Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, last one
Yeah, I think we can do one more. Oh, for me?
for you. Just
Okay. I'm gonna try. I feel like the actual paper submissions never get some love. So, okay, this was the winner of our first ever Uptown networking event, where we recorded it and we're doing big prizes and voting and all that. Now everybody wins, but Rob Glaser, can we come up here? Rob Glaser from Virtual Time Capsule. Welcome back, brother.
You're doing fantastic, by the way.
Thank you. I didn't mess it up too bad.
No, fantastic. Awesome. Hi, guys. My name is Rob Glaser. I am the founder of Virtual Time Capsule. Virtual Time Capsule is a platform that allows you to send messages to whoever you want at a later date in the future and creates a nice nostalgic gift and surprise for them when they receive it. So it all started when my grandpa passed away of a heart attack in his sleep, and I'm the oldest grandchild. So I spent a lot of time with him growing up, and his stories meant a lot to me, and I realized that they would pass away with him that day. And it was great to be able to put together a picture board that represented his life, but it didn't tell the stories that he used to tell me. So essentially, we built a platform that allows you to tell your stories for future generations and be preserved the way you want to be told. So if you're interested, try it out at tryvtc.com, tryvtc.com. Let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because I spent a good amount of time talking to you. I've heard all about your product. So who do you, in maybe, 5, 10, 15, 20 years, who do you want a virtual time capsule from the most?
So I started it because I wanted a video for my grandpa. He used to take me to baseball games, and I'd love to be able to have him take a video of us at the baseball game and have that come back as a surprise memory. But unfortunately, that's not possible. So looking at it now, I have a ton of videos of me when I started this back when I was 18, 19. And so I'm sending those back when I'm like 30, 40, 50. So it'll be interesting to see myself and how I kind of am sitting in my room in my parents' house and how I'm talking about it, and then how everything changes throughout the years. So that's part of one of the reasons that I want to do it, is just to see for myself how much I've changed, but then also all the different people who use it and the transitions throughout time.
Yeah, it's a really cool concept. I love it. It's a great idea, and I've watched it gain traction over the past several months, and I'm just wondering, what would you recommend for people coming up on big life events, the best time to invest in a virtual time capsule?
We take thousands of pictures and videos every year to document our lives, and we kind of just throw it up in the cloud, and they get scattered and lost throughout the years, or you have it on VHS tapes and then get forgotten it out and moves.
I love VHS.
And so,
Yeah,
Go on.
it's pretty good.
It's the best. That was the pinnacle.
one of the things that I'm really realizing now is being intentional with the messages of what you want to send to somebody else in the future, and what type of memories you want to be able to preserve, and being able to be conscious about how you want to send that and who you want to send it to. And so I think that's kind of been the cool thing about how other people are using it, and how we're being able to just build a service that helps create memories and capture different types of heritage and history for a lot of different types of people.
Okay. Love it, Rob.
Okay, next question. When are you getting business cards, bud?
I don't have business cards. I just get to send people to the website. It's kind of been the ongoing joke. I'm getting business cards when we finalize everything, so then I can be like, hey, I'm actually the owner of this, and can send people there and have everything ready for it. So
We love startups. We love people chasing their dream. We love you. Keep coming out.
Appreciate it.
Keep putting your name in. Thank you,
oh,
Rob.
yeah, I appreciate the
Virtual
time to be able to come out and
Capsule
meet you guys.
is great.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, man. All right. Now, since we drew all men today, is there any woman out here who put their name in that would like to present their business?
I don't have a business.
Yeah, you
Well,
do.
Reagan, just come up here and talk.
Hard pass.
I met you
Hard
last
pass.
time.
Tara?
No? Okay.
I don't want to do that. Please don't make me.
No? Okay.
Tara.
There we go.
Let's hear it for Tara. What's your last name? Levesque. Let's hear it for Tara Levesque.
Hi. Thank you. So I'm the owner of Adorne, LLC. So I'm an interior designer, and I own my own interior design business. I focus on residential properties. So anyone who's buying a home or remodeling or just wants a refresh because maybe they've been living in the same place forever and they're tired of looking at their old stuff, I'm the one to call. So I appreciate it. And I just actually opened my business back in December, so I'm still pretty new at it.
Wow.
But I got my degree in design and have done it for a number of years, and now I'm excited to be doing it on my own.
Okay,
you.
well, first question.
Yes.
So as somebody who works in the contractor sphere,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think about color bomb? When people just take a color and that is the entire room, trim doors,
Yeah.
everything.
I think with the right color, it's really cool. I like it,
Like
so I'm
purple?
not afraid of that. I'm sorry?
Purple.
Well, there's like a million purples, so you got to be real
Yeah.
specific which purple.
Crayola says there's one purple, but go on.
Yeah.
So it really depends on the client. So, some clients are going to that's too much for them. They are not going to go for that at all ever. And others, they want to push the boundaries. So why not? Let them. Let's do it. Let's be creative. That's why we're here.
That's a very reasonable answer. Some people have very strong opinions, and I'm
Yeah.
glad to see you keeping a central point there.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's all about the client. It's not my home. I don't have to live in it and look at it every day. So my biggest concern is that they get what they want. And if it's a couple, I want to make sure that they both get what they want. And that's a really big challenge that you wouldn't think that it would be such a big deal, but it is. So,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Austin?
What's the scariest vacation story you have?
Oh my gosh, my scariest vacation story. Well, it was actually when we were in Kauai, and my husband decided that he was going to just jump into. Has anyone been to Kauai? Are you familiar with Queen's
Our
Bath?
hosts went to college out there.
You know, Queen's Bath, that area. So when we hiked down, and it was in the evening time, there's that sign that says there's like little hashtags, and the hashtags are all the people that have drowned in that area. And I'm like, ooh, okay. I'm not a swimmer, so I'm like already like alarm bells are going off. And my husband's like, oh, great, let me just jump straight in. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. And I'm thinking about all these hashtags. And then the tide is coming in. So there's like this, natural pool, which is awesome if the tide is out. But when the tide comes in, like this is how people get swept off out to sea and you never see them again. And so I'm standing there and I'm just watching him, snorkel while the tide is coming in. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I thought I was going to have a heart attack and die. But thankfully, he's fine. So it's all good.
Your husband is a very brave man.
Yes, he is.
I do have one last question
Yes.
for you.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to ask, if you could have unlimited budget, a blank check, and take whatever your house is now and make it any style, what would it be? Would it be mid-century modern?
man.
Would it be, just like industrial? Like, what do you like?
Okay.
Let the people know what your
For
is.
me, mine is organic modern. I like that just really clean. I want to walk in and have it just be a breath of fresh air and have those natural elements in there as well. So for me, that's my style. But honestly, I may change it in 3 years and just want to do the color bomb thing,
Hey.
So that's the thing with designers. I think that's why we like to design, because we want to do everything. And so we just kind of get to live vicariously through our clients.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And, where can we find you if somebody's looking for your services?
Sure. So my website is Adorne, ADORNE, LLC.com. And you can find me there.
Awesome. Tara, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's a great stick. Yeah, it used to be a plant. So thank you all for participating. Anybody who we polled tonight, complimentary ticket to Cocoa and Blue next Wednesday. If you are already a member, like I know Rob is, you get a double drink ticket next Wednesday. Okay. Thank you for participating in Uptown Networking. Please enjoy the rest of the event. Thank you to Matt and Michelle again with Northwest Business Network. Thank you to Mezé Mediterráneo and Tyler and Mitchey. Thank you so much for co-hosting with me.
Okay, well, I just want to say
Take it away.
thank you to Matt and Michelle for hosting, as I say to everybody who asks me, some of the best, most comfortable events that I go to, because I feel like every time the energy is right, the location is right, and I'm just always happy to be here. And thank you, Austin, for dragging me up here by my ear. I'm just kidding. But no, I'm absolutely honored to be up here, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night, and thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.